Okay, I know you have blue. The thing with Wing. Now, let's say you cast W right before like something happens. So you're Wing, you W, and that's right when like Shaco comes out of the bush. W. Now it's down for 4 seconds.
Now, we begin.
Hey, welcome back. It's DirtyMobs, and today we're doing another Challenger Critiques. We're in Silver Elo for this one, and for this you don't know, for Tier 2 members, you get guaranteed one of these a month, and then if you check down below, there'll be a comment, and if you want to be entered into like the random pool of people I'll pull from after I go through all the Tier 2 members, leave your comment in Summoner, your Summoner name and region down below. Now, take a look at what Stoner's got here for us today. Let's look at the tentacle placement first. I'm okay with this. This is like a little bit different than mine. I prefer doing this, and then we use these two. It's actually more like this and this, these two. So like CS when the wave comes in. I suppose this is more aggro, and they're harder to defend. They should be. Now we're versus Darius today. I should mention that. And we're versus Darius with no flash. That's something you want to keep in mind. That means if the wave ends up way out here, he can really run you down with I can't show you. Here we go, Ghost, right? Run you down and kill. And so wave distance or run distance before you get to your turret is like what he wants. So we really want to make sure we get this into our turret. Versus Shaco with Ignite as well. So very aggro, like very good game. Very good kill champions. We want to be very careful about how we play this game. Take a look. Okay, I already don't like auto-attacking these. Because, okay, so the way wave position worked for those you don't know is you have a collective health pool, right? So there's a collective health and collective health. Now, if you wanted to push your way, you want your minions to die quicker than his minions, right? So if you think about it, these two autos he'd put, they take out collective health, meaning these minions have lower health, your minions, right? Your minions have higher health. That causes it to push this way, okay? Now, Darius, an aggro champion, may take steps to counteract this. But it also messes up like the health of minions. So you even end up with just one instead of 3 minions. That should be an easy 3 minions there. And now look, see what happens now? Now we have more minions, right? He has less minions, so you're gonna push. Not what we want. Not what we want. Even if okay, the thing to remember, even if you play this out, your jungler comes top, you'll actually win the lane. That doesn't make this a good play, in my opinion. I still think it's inconsistent. It relies on your jungler to help you. It sets you up to take a lot of risk of dying to Shaco ganks or Darius just running you down in lane. It's just not a good spot to be in. That Q also did a lot of damage to the minions as well. Like, once you get the higher elo, these Dariuses, they will just run you down. Like, they will, this is what will happen, right? You'll end up right here. Let's say it's like, here, I'll show you later what will happen. Because it's not going to really happen level 1. But it's going to have a snowball effect, a butterfly effect, where levels 2 and 3, you're going to get wrecked by it. See, a good Darius would also have E here. You wouldn't have gone WQ. A good Darius would go QE. We're just kind of racing to 3 now. See, like a good Darius would just walk up EU, and you're dead. Yeah. He should flash. He should ghost here. Or he should just ghost. Run at you. Why is he not ghosting? You should be dead. You should get one more auto off and you'd be dead. So you get out alive. See, this is what I mean. Like, this turned out okay because your jungler came up, but it's really not. Okay, now this spot, you're really low health. You don't. He has teleport. You don't do anything here. You just walk away and back. You don't have enough health to hang out, right? I mean, you have no health. You're not going to regen that health. You have any bottle charges. You have 1. I still don't think it's worth it. You're going to be like AFK for so long. Now you could, if you want to say you'd need to like run back, let this push in, because it's going to push in, right? I mean, look at all these minions. How many is that? 5, 8? So you're 5. So this is absolutely pushing in. If you want, you can just move backwards and just kind of sit back and wait for these all to get low, hit them one by one, chug your bottles, and maybe land 1 E. If you land like 1 E here, you could probably regen some health. I think it's not the worst idea. You do have to remember there is a jungler in the game, right? And he has Ignite, so we got to be careful of that. I just don't think there's any point in like going ham here. There just isn't. Yep. Yeah, they're just so he teleported, Darius teleported. The teleport is like bugged in this replay. Kind of annoying. I'll try to keep my eye out for it so we know when it's happening. Okay, you should buy. What are you getting? Okay, longsword, berry charm. I don't know if I'd get the ward. I'd probably pass on the control ward. Alright, you're way too far up. Like a good Darius would have eaten you like way sooner. As far as positioning goes, you should, after you get this, you could have traded an auto for that. You should be eating right now though. Like right when that minion dies, this is a good spot too. Because you could pull it right here, tentacle, and let's see what happens. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I don't know why you'd ever W there. And then you walk up and you E in a spot where this tentacle won't hit, right? Tentacle's not hitting, and you only have 1 tentacle. You're never killing this. You're never killing the spirit. It actually looks like it's actually just Darius. You're never killing the spirit with 1 tentacle at level 4. You just don't have the damage. I wouldn't even soak mana into this. I would just let it time out. If he breaks it, cool, whatever. But I mean, you never break it. You're putting like a lot of mana into this. I mean, not a lot, but I just wouldn't even bother. The damage you deal just through the spirit is so negligible at this early. If you had 2 tentacles, you would have been able to kill it. Then it'd be fine. Now you still have flash, so you want to be a little bit careful. You want to be thinking, okay, if jungler comes up, you know, you want to be ready on how you're going to approach that. Yeah, you're really not respecting the Darius too much. Now Darius doesn't realize he could really kill you like pretty easily. With this wave pushing, you're gonna start taking a lot of risk from jungle gank and like his ability to just run you down when Ghost is up and just play this tentacle. I think use your W. Yeah, this is fine. You have flash if like Shaco ganks you. You should be able to get out okay. I think at this point you just need the push. That's the only way to like reset the wave. I'd kill this minion E. Okay, good. Now this you can kill because it's already like 60%. Let's see, you're a little bit low on mana. Yeah, just keep chugging bottle. Alright, we're level 6, so we're okay. Like, we want Chico to gank us now. Okay, I would get 1 plate and then probably back here. I'd push the wave too. W the wave. Yeah. And reset. If you don't have a tentacle set up, he can totally kill you, by the way. Like, he should keep fighting you. If he hits Q on you and cannon, he'd get healed for a little bit. He can kill you in the cannon wave. 100%. If he can, like, bait you out here. Now, you could just run the turret. If you do that, you're okay. Oh, we need a tentacle setup first? Nope. Tentacle. No, stop running up. Just tentacle. Do these? You want our next tentacle right here? Good. Setting up for it. I just remember. The jungler. Oh, E. Okay. I don't know why Darius. Oh, Darius. Okay, good ult on his E. I don't know if you meant to do that, but that was really good. And W. He doesn't have flash, so you know that's not going to be a thing. Okay. Good. We're pretty healthy, so we're not worried about jungler. I don't know if we've seen him on the map lately. Oh, he's dead. So, okay, we're really good. He doesn't have teleport. We can go for probably 2 plates here. No, actually just 1. Just 1. Kill the wave, and then reset. What are you doing? Back. Hey, back. Why would we you don't have to do this. You never need to ward before you're back, typically. Even though a pink has no time limit, right? It doesn't expire. By putting it here, you do open up the possibility of like him running over here and just killing it. Like maybe he goes to the ward here while you're backing, and then he just kills it. So I wouldn't put that ward like ever. And you're wasting time backing. Jack should never be doing this, by the way, when you have no mid or top prio. Looks like it could turn out okay though. So I think you flash to dodge the Vagar ability W. That's fine, and then flash. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think you flash and then ulted, but I think that was to dodge the Vagar ability, so that's fine. You typically want to ult and then flash, right? He does have teleport. You probably get 2 plates here. Oh, okay, never mind. E on this tentacle? Nice, very well done. Very well done. Push, yep, yep, blue buff. Missed any there, that's okay. Back up 2 seconds. Good. Good. We have, what do we have? We don't have flash, okay. Something to remember, we don't have flash. So if jungler comes up, we need to be aware of that. I guess Darius back. Okay, I know you have blue. The thing with Wing, I get this a lot. People are like, W spam the turret. Now, let's say you cast W right before like something happens. So you're Wing, you W, and that's right when like Shaco comes out of the bush. That would really suck. Like that'd be bad. There's really not any rush to get this turret, I think. Because none of your turrets are like low health. Mid tier 2, I mean, you can raise for your mid laner, but I don't think that it's that big a deal. You're probably going to get this plate by 14 minutes. You have 2 more minutes left. So yeah, you're taking a little bit of risk, right? Wing, because like, say, W, now it's down for 4 seconds. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So we have Darius teleport as well. Okay. Spectator bug for the win. Let's look at that again. Okay, so you know he's teleporting like about now, I guess. If he's teleporting in, you need to have a tentacle set up. Like you honestly should have put a tentacle like right here. It's not spawning here because of this one. You needed to make sure you have a tentacle up if you're going to be this aggressive while he's teleporting in, right? Because if what you can do is put this tentacle and then E him right when he comes in, and then you have ult. Yeah, you have ult. So then you ult R, and then you dirty dive him, and he dies instantly, right? I don't like this whole like just like we just ignore Shaco. Shaco makes this just even worse. It actually makes it better if you execute this correctly. You get a 1v2 like really easily, right? Because you would have already had this tentacle set up. You would be eating Darius right when he gets here. You would ult these 2, so you'd have 3 tentacles. You'd have 4 tentacles total. Darius would die quickly. Shaco's really squishy, so he's just gonna die just from being hit by like the biggest hentai slime of all time. This is a good time. This is like what people pay money for online. Instead, it's the not fun one. Yeah, there's no running there either. You should have just like E-ulted under turret. Yeah, so that I get asked a lot about like those W's though, and I won't do it if it means there's a chance of that exact scenario happening. Oops. Zoom zoom. All right, you have teleport up. Yeah, I'm fine with teleporting there. Dragon's about to come up, but I think it's fine to just. I think at this point you're better off just a more consistent play is just teleporting top because you have your ultimate up and just getting this turret, pushing down top lane. I think this is just a more consistent like play. Get your tentacle set up. Yeah, you're so far ahead you can be lax on like getting hit by like. See, so far it actually looks like you played this lane like decent, right? Like you would think you'd be like, oh, I did pretty well. If you were just reviewing this game on your own, you'd probably be like, wow, like I really beat that Darius. Like, you know, pat yourself on the back. You're up to 2,200 gold. But honestly, the way this lane was played out, as you climb, better Dariuses will just kill you. That's pretty much it. They'll literally walk past your E, walk past your Q, and then you have like W's, and half the time you were hardly set up near tentacles, so that doesn't even help you, and you're just dead. So just something to remember. Like the reason I rant about these things is because in the long run, I understand that like it might not always look. Sorry, let me rephrase this. In a game like Hearthstone, we call it like being results oriented, right? This is a results oriented like kind of look of a game where people are like, oh, but I did well. Well, just because you did well doesn't make it like the optimal play, and over time, not making the optimal plays are going to punish you. Now, let's look at what happens here. They're pretty low, I'm going to be honest. We already see their ADCs here. We don't know where Shaco is or their support. Yeah, if you're doing this, okay, you E, that's fine. You need to ult. Okay, you can do that. You just W. You don't even have to leave crit range. You can just W, auto, and then run. It's so quick. That melee auto attack with W, it's so quick. And it gets the healing out, and you're going to heal for so much, it's going to make it worth it. So you like walk out of turret range, and you kind of walk back in. I mean, this is just like mechanical. Like you kind of like misclicked like the spirit. You clicked like down here, and so your champion moved. Yeah, if you had just like W auto Darius and then ran, you would have killed Darius. And then I don't know what your E was on. I don't know how close your E was up, but if you stall out, maybe you walk up, you W back on MF. All these tentacles hit her. At that point, your E is probably back up. You throw E. You can 1v2 that even from that position you ran. Just mechanical mistakes. Boom. Where are we going? Yeah. Yeah, going top's fine. Push it quick. Still have ult, so I'd want to be under this turret. But Darius, you see Darius mid? Like, yeah, I would just go for turret. Oh, pipe. Oh, or E. Okay, that's a good time to E because you're gonna get stunned, and you could have just. He doesn't have his mobility anymore. You E pike, right? Look at this. I wasn't expecting pike to be here. Okay, so yeah, pike. A good time to E is actually like. I guess you're trying to get to this tentacle. Either way, you can probably just E here. You're trying to get behind the minions. Okay. Yeah, I would E right now, right? Because you're going to be stunned, so anytime you're CC'd, you want to cast Q or E, right? You want to be casting one of them. E is the higher priority ability, so what you do is you just E, boom, E. This tentacle slams. That gives you some more healing sustain, and coming out of that, you can like, do you have flash? You have flash. Probably just, let's see what it looks like when you come out of this. So you'd E, you'd have healing coming out. He's running down. Oh, that minion blocked you. That's like, you should have already cast your E though. You can still go for like the flash R, to be honest. If you're not gonna flash R into MF, you don't flash at all. Right? Now you're just playing like you're just throwing more. You're just throwing more stuff away. You could honestly just like flash ulted like MF and then start W spamming her. Probably would have been fine as well. But yeah, once you didn't ult with your flash, like don't flash at all. Just take the L. Too many misplays at that point. Zooming around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to be Illaoi. I probably want to be at this dragon. You can get turret first, and then... Yeah, it looks like y'all are just giving it up. If y'all are just giving up, that's fine to stay, I guess. See, like, imagine, though... Oh, okay, this is interesting. But imagine you didn't flash ult here, or you just throw flash away. You could have gone to this team fight, and, like... I mean, you have 9k gold. You're, like, the most fed person on your team. If you and Darius go to a team fight, that's way better for your team. You show up to the team fight, you E flash ult, like you kill everyone. That's how you carry this game. That's like this was the turning point. As far as like your ability to just go like 10 kills, you know, like what you see me do in like lower elo. That was your chance. Now this is also interesting though. You hit this, you do. Oh, we're going really fast. Okay. We're on a little 2 Sonic mode. Down. DMF. Yeah, we see Pike. Okay. That's fine. Either that or Darius is fine. W? Okay. Oh, they all kind of ran away. Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. 30? No, it's not up yet. It's not up yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. Play right there. Yeah, right there. Good. Oh, I love you just sitting in that. The melee W. No problem. Get out. What are you doing? No. Oh, that was so good up until you didn't leave. You should just left. I mean, that was really well done though. You didn't freak out. You sat right here between 2 tentacles. I mean, that was honestly, that was good. Like, you should just left. Then it would be Pog. All right, back to the zoomies. Okay. Yeah, the classic don't kill the jungler and then don't have your jungler. And so that was pretty dumb of your team, but whatever. You have teleport. I like teleporting bot here. It's unlikely, like especially in lower elo. Like in higher elo, you wouldn't do this, because you give up your ability to teleport to Baron. In lower elo, teams don't know how to play around Baron, anyways. Right? This is silver, so in this elo, I'm kind of okay with this. As you get higher elo, though, you're just gonna run down. You're not gonna teleport. But in lower elo, you teleport, you get pressure. You have a ward. I don't know how to tell. Does that mean you have a ward? I think it does. I put a ward up here. You don't have to, but it would just help a little bit. And we see Pike mid, we see MF mid. E. No, why would... No. We always E. Oh, okay. Ult. Okay. Oh, we don't have flash. W's. Go back here a little bit. Right. Sorry, I'm messing this up. I just want to see, like... I just don't like that Q. Alright, we E. That would have just ulted anyways, because you see this. When he raked it, you should have been ulting. That's your play there. And you're not, like, casting W any. Maybe you had to interrupt it? What do we have item-wise? Darius, Blood Cleaver, Death Stance. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you should have just R'd when he went to rake you, because you could have done it, and you saw the box at that point, so you doubly know you need to, like, you're fighting. When you have like Darius turning at you, and then there's a Shaco box shows up behind you, you're fighting. You're casting R. You have flash ult. Okay, here we go. Okay, easy kill. Okay, don't flash. Don't flash here. You didn't need to do that. Don't you still have Cirque Change? You still have Cirque Change and everything. Flash is so vitally important on the ladder. It's literally like flash, like the flash value at 23 minutes. The value of flash is like 750 gold. It's like 2.5 kills. Like it's that crazy valuable. So to just throw it, like imagine you just threw away 750 gold. Like that's what you just did. Do you even have a bounty on you? I don't think you do. I probably would be at dragon at this point in the game. Like, yeah, I'd be at dragon. So meh, you got it. You got it figured out. Mid prio is pretty important as well. So I'd be like getting CS mid maybe. Oh, that's a thing. I'd be really careful about W'ing that close where you don't have it. See, imagine if you have flash in this team fight. Oh, we all gonna win, but imagine like what you could do. You should like Dragon Baron. Oh, not Baron. Low elo like really. Lower elo is really timid about Baron. It's just, I guess people just throw it so much that you just never do. Get ult back up. Wait, what? I'm sorry, we have to watch that. I'm sorry, what? Wait, how did the... I'm sorry. I don't know why I zoomed past that. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I see that. Sorry. Just checking for flashing. Like, you're even tanking Baron as well. What a legend. Oh, this guy's mega thin. And the Baron. I'm glad I reviewed this. Wow, that was insane. Hey, get back here. Alright. Yeah, now we don't have Baron buff, that's okay. Y'all honestly should have been happy with this, and then probably backed. If we're being like very like rigid about how we're gonna win this game. You have flash hold. Watch for it, watch for it. Watch for it. No, we just no, why do we keep using flash like this? Flash hold. Oh, at that point you just W spammer, by the way. You don't bother with like yeah, you don't bother throwing when she's like 1 W away, you just W. You don't like throw your E. I mean I make that mistake sometimes too though. Okay, y'all should just 5-man bot. Nope, no jungle fighting. Okay, y'all won that, but no jungle fighting. Just literally all you have to do. Alright, here, I'll walk us through the macro reasons for those who don't know. Alright, these 2 lanes naturally shove. All you have to do is just show up in the bot lane down here on the mini map. That's all you have to do. These lanes push in. Someone has to answer them, right? Like Darius will come up here and answer this. Veigar will answer this. You have 3-man bot versus your 5. Push in. Take this while they're getting overrun. And you have triple inhib now. And it's pretty much like the only way you lose is either dumb jungle fighting, right? So you fight in the jungle up here. Or they like cheese initiate you, right? So they're 5-man stack here. And like y'all walk up and they just all kill you. Like they have to kill you really quickly. Otherwise they're gonna get overrun. So like this kind of stuff is like not in your favor ever. Yeah, like why? You even have Baron still. Just wait. Just wait. Like just ult. Jinx, do you have ult? Like she doesn't have ult. Okay. Yeah, like all this fighting just helps them. I mean, it's probably gonna end up like working out for you. But this is literally your lose condition you're playing into. Oh, and then Stoner's just taking bait. Yeah. That's okay. I think it'd be better just to do it again. Just because these lanes will naturally push anyways. You do kind of speed up the process by being here. And then they get this. But you do give a... yeah. I think it's just better to be a 5-man unit. Okay, this game's pretty much over here. Yeah. So yeah. Just remember, like... just because it worked out okay this game, a lot of the things that happen won't really work too well in the long run. Anyways. Hopefully that helped y'all a little bit with Darius, seeing some common mistakes, and at least in silver. But I mean, that's common mistakes I'd see in a lot of Illaoi. Wave priority is incredibly important, right? See y'all tomorrow. Like, you're even tanking Baron as well. What a legend! Oh, this guy's mega fed. And the Baron. I'm glad I reviewed this.